everybody. Here we go. Lagging for the break. It is alternate break. 9 on the spot. 2 directly behind the 9. 9 on the break does not count as a win. However, after that, any 9 works. There's 3 foul in effect. You can push after the break. TK wins the lag. TK is going to break. We were talking about it earlier. You can see how we're having a little trouble with the rack. It's not because anything's wrong with the rack or the table. It's just with that 9 on the spot. As you know, most tables at pool halls, that 9 has a little divot, or the spot has a little divot on it from racking and breaking and racking and breaking. So whenever you rack it, a 9 on the spot, that 9 ball always moves a little bit unless you get it perfect, causing gaps. And these guys, as good as they are, they don't want any gaps. So they're really trying to minimize the amount of gaps between that 9 so that way they can get a good break. To me, that's the biggest challenge, is getting the rack to settle after you remove. Wow, I don't know if you saw that safe on that back table that Justin just played, but that was a nice safe. I haven't seen TK break yet. I'm not sure if he's a fan of the cut break or if he goes to that 2 diamonds on the long rail and 1 diamond on the short rail. Tight quarters, always somebody walking around. TK noticing everybody, making sure he's not getting in anybody's way. TK likes that 1 diamond out break. Mix 2 on the break. Not too many options here. There's the carom on the 2, which early on may be a little bit risky of a shot. Safety possibilities. He's looking at the carom right now. Thinning the 1 behind the 2 is also another possibility, but at this level, I'm sure you leave them a little bit of the ball, it becomes a real possibility to make. Looks like TK may also be looking at banking the ball back in the corner. There you go. TK elected to give him ball in hand, respotting the 9. That way it's not hanging in the pocket. Thank you, Lori. Yes, Janine Phillips. This is one of her tournaments. Her and Bobby, the Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool Tour. Travels around Florida. Mini stops if you go to the website, Sunshine State. Or if you go to the Facebook page that you're watching the stream on, you can see all the events when they're coming up, where the next one's going to be. They do travel all over Florida. A lot of good places. Always a good tournament. I really like this push out by TK. Left it kind of. You want to do something, but to make it do anything, it's hard. So Raymond has given it every look. He likes to pass it back to TK. Now Tommy had an idea already. That's why he did this push. Let's see what he was thinking. He was thinking he's just going to make that one ball. He came really close. That was actually a very good shot. I'm not sure what he left Raymond. I don't know if Raymond can see enough of the ball to cut it down rail. I'm sure he's going to take a couple looks at this one, figure out where that one ball and cue ball are going to wind up going. All right, he's got his line. He's going to go ahead and go up to a short rail and kick at it. Get the left side of it. Try to get behind the 3 ball. It's a good attempt, good speed, but it did leave an opening. I don't think TK is going to try to make this one as much as he's going to play safe. There's the safe. And we will see Raymond kick at it one more time. I don't know if he's kicking it to make it or kicking it to play safe. He didn't even hit it. All right, with ball in hand and 6 balls on the table, 7. Let's see if Tommy can get this one under his belt. The 1-6 combo is most likely. I don't see any real challenges here. The 3 to the 4, it's not that bad. 5 goes in both lower pockets from what it looks like here. I mean, I think the 3 to the 4 is going to be the most difficult, and I do not even see that being a problem for Tommy. Based on the angle that he's at, I think he's electing to play the 4 ball in the top right-hand corner. It's Speed's good. Side pocket. Oh, he got a lucky little bounce on that point. But notice the speed. This Andy's cloth, the speed is good. You have to take a little bit off of it now that it's getting a little bit cooler outside and cooler inside. Starting to play a little bit faster. Tommy elects for the 5 and the side. Great shot there. That was good speed. And that is the first game, Tommy Kennedy. Raymond's break. This is alternating break format. So a lot of these guys are capable of putting together a 3-pack, 4-pack. So the alternating break helps eliminate some of that. Your opponent gets a chance to get to the table. You can't run away with it, as it were. As you can see, Raymond's having the same issue. That 9 ball gets right on that spot, rests in that dimple, and winds up moving just a hair. And whenever the break is key, whenever it's alternating breaks, it's important to win your break. That's why you're going to see them spend a little more time on each rack, making sure that it sticks. You sometimes have the same issue whenever you rack the 1 on the spot. The difference is the 9 ball is only having to push 1 ball around it, so it can actually move it. The 1 ball rolling backwards would have to push the entire rack, and it's a lot harder to do, so it just sits right in that divot a little bit better. All right, he's happy with it. A little extra love and tap on the 1. Gave him the rack that he likes. First break by Mr. Raymond. He likes the cut break. Lots of movement, 2 ball. Nice, makes one on the break. Doesn't really have anything on the 1 ball. He may elect to push if he can't see it. If he can see it, he may be able to come up with a safe. Push is allowed. If you're not familiar with push, you can only do that immediately after the break. Looks like he can see it. Thins it, and he gets an unlucky kiss. That's a scratch. Unlucky kiss on that one, but the 6-8 is a little bit of a issue. I like to try to take care of those issues early if I can. The 6 only really goes on the side right now, so Tommy may elect to break that out now. Nope. He's going to save that. Nice shot on the 1. Left himself really good on the 3. Is he going to take the 4 all the way down table? There he goes. He's looking at that 6 again to make sure it passes before he moves further on. I don't think it passes, but it may pass that 8 ball. I don't have a very good angle from where I am. My angle is closer to the other camera, to camera 2. That's what I'm seeing. Doesn't necessarily look like it passes. Let's see if TK gets straight in on that 4. Nice shot on the 3. Got a nice little angle to go into the rail and come off a little bit. 5 in the corner. The 6 must go by because he's playing as if it does. Yep, he was playing it that way the whole time. All right, here's the tester of the match, or the rack rather. Comes straight back out to where his hand is for the 7 ball, off the rail and back out to his hand. No, well, it must not have gone past the 8 because he went ahead and just banked it hard cross corner. Seven ball down table, stun out. Got him a nice little angle to easily maneuver the cue ball down for the 9 ball. I don't see any issues. This is most likely number 2 for Kennedy. There's number 2 for TK. Nice run out. It will now be his break while he's racking. Another quick shout out to some of our other sponsors. Stitch It To Me Embroidery. Stitch It To Me Embroidery does all of Predator shirts, does all of Predator's jackets. You can see Bobby's Predator shirt that he's wearing. Great place to get all your monogramming. And they also do other monogramming. So a lot of guys they've gotten their pool cases monogrammed, where they get their name put on one of the pockets, or an emblem of some sort. Hats. So Nikki Quaylar at Stitch It To Me. If you need anything embroidered, stitched, made, advertised, great place to go. Local owned business. That's what we like to support. All right, TK still breaking from that diamond spot. 2-0. Squats that cue ball so well. Great control. Didn't make anything, but that cue ball barely moved. You can tell TK's a little disappointed that nothing fell. There's a 1-6 possibility there. That 2-9 is pretty ominous. You can't really tell, but the 2 really doesn't have but one pocket, and you got to get short side behind that 8 ball. So he may elect to make this 1 and get to a position to play that 2-9. Let's see what that looks like from camera 2. Yeah, that 2-9 may not be as favorable as I originally thought. He got a nice double kiss there to his favor. Going for the extension. It's a unique extension. I haven't seen one of those before. Just kind of pressures onto the back. He went at it to break it out, was unable to, but now he's got a little bit of shape on that 2-9. He's looking at it, but he doesn't like it. Don't blame him. This type of shot, if you hang it up, most likely if he misses and leaves a 9 anywhere near there, he's lost the rack. So he's going to take his time and measure twice, cut once kind of thing. So he hit it firm enough to where it wouldn't stay in the pocket if he did miss it. Hard shot right there. TK's on the rail. I think he likes the 2 on the side. It really doesn't go anywhere else. 3 ball, what to do with it next is the real issue. There's the 2. He's going to go ahead and take the 3-5 combo. That was a tough one, off the rail. Well, you may see a second 3-5 combo. Did you win? Did you get yours? Justin Toy's a winner. 7 to 3. Not bad. I'm going to make fun of Christian later. McLeano's still sitting high in the bracket, waiting for the next one. There's a good combo right there. I expect follow with a little bit of left to make the 3, hit the long rail, come back on the bottom side of the 9 to shoot the 4 in the bottom left corner. Now here's dealer's choice. This is just depending on what kind of player you are. If you want to bring it between the 8-9, it's a little bit tighter of a shot, but almost more natural. And if you wanted to bring it to the middle of the table, up the spot, you can just follow it up. It looks like he likes it between. Just stun it. You may go a little away from the rail by an inch or two, but he's going to check it with a little bit inside. There you go. A little bit, about an inch or two greater, but that's okay. Now here's another one of those options. Do you want to play the lower side of the ball and come out to the middle of the table, or play the high side of the ball and play the 9 on the side? The low side of the ball, come back out to the middle of the table is what it looks like. Right down the pocket, right down the camera. 9 ball. All right, 2 to 1. 2 to 1 going into rack number 4. This alternating break format. He's got a rack that he likes. Back to the cut break for Raymond. Saw that 1 ball swing to the side. Almost made it, but he did make the 7. And he has a shot on the 1, so let's see what Raymond can do. Looks like his first tester is the 1. Good shot, good speed. He's going to run into the 4, but that's not that bad. It's got a little more angle than he wanted. I'm sure he didn't want to be that far inside, but where the 3 ball is, that angle's not that bad. At least he's going to be moving toward the 3 ball. The trick is to get in a position past the 9 to where he can make the 3 ball. I think he's got too hard of an angle to draw into the open side, bottom left side of the table. All right, here we go. Cut shot. Yeah, that's the only downside of that. He may still have a shot on that 3, but going back and forth, you can always run into traffic. I think he can still make this, though. He's looking at it like he can make it. He's checking that line right now. What's up, buddy? Thin cut. He's going to be okay, but he almost got unlucky off that 9. Four in the side, rolls up. He's still in good shape. Now he's going to draw back. I think he's almost straight in. And that 6 ball is a small. There you go. Yeah, he's going to draw back into that corner. And you can overdraw this a little bit as long as you're not going to that corner pocket. It's okay to hit that bottom rail or the top rail from this vantage point. There he goes. He's going to go ahead and hit it. Great angle. 6 in the top left, 8 in the top right, 9 in the bottom right corner. He may elect to move the cue ball a little bit more than what I said, but well, here he's going to have to move it a little bit more. You don't want to slow roll this too much to try to hold that, so the cue ball is going to travel. Nice. He's going to go with the 9 on the side. That angle was a little too great. And on the side, 2-2, tied it up. Fifth rack. Tommy Kennedy's break. Let's see if he can get this one to rack up a little bit sooner. It's hard. For me, it's hard playing friends. I talk a little too much. You laugh a little too much. TK's moved his break. He wasn't liking it where it was, so he went to more of a 10-ball style break. He's still getting movement on all sides, but this one may sting a little bit. Raymond elected to take a quick break. While he's taking a break, we'll go ahead and say hello to everybody out there in Streamland. If you could, like, share. The more people, the better. This is too good of a match for only 30 people to be watching. Shout out to the title sponsor, Predator. Our other sponsors, Jameson Daniels, Stitch It To Me Embroidery, Nikki Quaylar, Eastern Billiards, Gary and Ruth down in Kissimmee. For all of your billiard needs. They have How Tips, they have Andy's Cloth. They're a big supporter of those companies, and they're actually really good products. If you are enjoying the stream, it does always cost a little bit to run these, just for equipment and everything. So if you notice in the top left-hand corner, always gladly accepting donations. Zelle, Cash App, both of those are up there. If you're feeling generous, throw a little bit to these guys. That one got away from him. That one got away from him. See if I can get you a better angle. So, off the one ball, the cue ball came off that head rail, came back really quick and actually got behind the three, so put it to a kick situation. Thank you so much, Robin. All the way out in Riverdale, Michigan, watching the stream. Fantastic. There's the kick. It's a great kick. He didn't get lucky enough to make it, and I'm not sure if he left TK a shot there. I know it looks like it from the camera view. However, I think it may be a little bit tighter of an angle than we can see. Let's take a look at this camera. That one looks a little more difficult. Yeah, he has to come at it at an odd angle. But he makes it. And he gets a kick on the three, gets a little bump on the three. Now the three doesn't have a home. Poor three ball. Now we're looking at a swing at the nine. It is possible. He's looking at it. He's really thinking about it. Nope, he's going to the other side. It looks like at a three ball now. All right, TK, make up your mind. Oh, nice. He just wanted to stun it to get it behind that four. Make Raymond kick at it one more time. Now this kick is actually a little more measured. The cue ball and the three ball are roughly on the same diamond. The cue ball is right by the side pocket. The three ball is right by the corner pocket, so it's almost just splitting the angle of that middle diamond. Almost. It looks like Raymond's using the diamond, count the diamond method. He's using the diamond method for kicking. He was just measuring off of that bottom diamond where he believes the cue ball is going to go. Pocket speed. Good hit. All right, Tommy's turn to kick at it. I don't think he can see the side of it. He kicked at it and swung at the nine at the same time just in case. And he may have gotten to where he can't see enough of it to make it. We're going to find out in a second. All right. We've got another really good match coming up on a side table. Anthony Molino and Tony Robles. I believe that's a 731 playing. What's Anthony now? I don't see him on my sheet. I believe he's a 750, somewhere in that realm. That's going to be a good one to watch as well. These guys are fighting at it back and forth. So Raymond's electing to jump. He only has to jump about an eighth of the ball, quarter ball. So he feels like he can make that. And the 4 having 2 pocket options, I think that's a great shot. All right, 4 in the top corner, top right-hand corner. Go between the 8 and the 6 to get to the 5 ball. I believe he's got the angle for that. Yeah, definitely has the angle for that. All right, here we go. He's going to kill it with a little bit of inside. Right in between the 2. I think this camera may be a little bit better of an angle, not being blocked. Six on the side, follow up for the 7 in the bottom left-hand corner maybe. Yeah, he's looking at that line. He's going to make sure he has the right line to get on the 8. He's picked a spot where he wants that cue ball to stop. I think he left himself a little too much, more than an angle than he wanted. Obviously he could make it, but he just looked down at it and gave it a little bit of shake of the head. I don't think he followed far enough forward. So now he's got to go rails. He's probably going to either pull it into this side rail, long rail. There he goes. Good shot. And he doesn't like that one either. Still has a little more angle than he wanted. Most of us out here would be ecstatic with this leave. He's 2 inches off and he's criticizing himself. No, he went side pocket and he went to travel, up and down table. Nice. Looking at a small cut for the 9. That's ball game. We've got a 3-2 lead by Raymond. Going into rack number 6. Andrew, thanks for the shout out. Yep, Janine and Bobby run the tournament. If you're watching, I see, come on, Justin. Watching Justin in the back there. I think that one's over now. I don't know who won that one. I'll let you know as soon as I know. Ronnie, I'm watching the feed twice on the computer and once on my phone just to keep up with everything. It seems like it's running pretty well. I'm not sure if anybody else is having an issue. With the stream. Rack number 6. Raymond a break. There's that cut break, one of the corner, or one of the side rather. Wing ball goes one of the side. That's what he's been looking for this whole time. He's got a back cut on the 2, but the good news is the cue ball is going to be going the direction that he wants. Hey, Sandy, just to give you a heads up, yep, Justin did win. It was a hill-hill match, but he was able to pull it out, so Justin's still in it. All right, here we go on this back cut on the 2. This is definitely the harder of the shots that he's got in front of him right now. Good speed, made it on the 3. No, he rolled a little bit further down than he probably wanted, but the good news is again, the cue ball's going toward the next ball, so he has to do less work to get there. Three ball, 4 balls down. Now he's in line. Now he's in line. This is most likely gonna, I don't see any real issues. 4 ball come up table. The 5 goes in both of the pockets. So I don't really see an issue moving forward from here. As long as he stays in line, rack should be over. Again, both pockets work. He'd like to be a little bit out of center, a little bit more on the right side of the table, but both pockets work. Cue ball's coming back toward the 6. And these balls are playing really well. These Predator Arcos 2 balls, they have good action. They bounce off of each other well. So this type of cut feels good whenever you hit it. That's about as good of a line as he could have hoped for on that ball. I like that. From that tight angle to keep on this side of the 6. No, I think I have a better camera angle than this. This is about as good as it gets. It's going to come up table. May take it all the way to the rail. He does. Just straight follow. Come back to the right side of the table by the side pocket for the 9 in the corner. On the match in the back corner over there, Mr. Bobby is on 4, it looks like, and Jimmy Antoinetta is on 3, so it's a 4-3 right now. So Bobby's on the hill, and that one's only to 5. The one we're watching is to 7 in this alternating break format. Set up 40, nice. We got 40 people watching. Hello, everybody out there. Welcome from Florida. We're at Cue-Phoria Billiards. Ooh, did not see that one coming. That was a tough shot, tough miss. Let's see if TK can take advantage of this situation. He's been sitting for a little bit, so first shot up is his tester, but shouldn't be anything for 731. I'm sure somebody out there is going to say commentator's curse because it said Raymond should have been out or could have been out. Didn't really have any issues. That was just a bad miss. All right, TK takes it down, takes advantage of the rare miss by Mr. Raymond. 3-3, all tied up, race to 7. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, I think he did. He rushed it a little bit. I mean, but at the same time, the pockets play tight. These are diamond blue tables, blue label tables. Just the roll was so natural to get on the 9 ball. I agree with you. I don't think that much work was needed. All right, TK, he's tried 2 different breaks so far. Let's see if he goes to another break, if he goes to the cut, if he goes to that 10-ball break. Yep, cut break time. You should always have 1 or 2 breaks, depending on how the table's going. You should have 2 breaks at least, to choose from, just in case they're not going the way that they're supposed to. You can switch up and hopefully get more balls to fall. Nice break, he made something, and he can see the 1 ball, but I don't think he has a shot. All right, let's see what he does with this 1 ball. He's looking at it to see if it goes past that 8. All right, here we go. Let's see if he can cut it in. Doesn't look like it cuts, but he's hitting it as if it does. Wow. Wow, what a shot. And he killed it a little bit with outside whenever it hit that back rail. He just fired that in there. Great shot. Nice little drag off the rail there to get position on the 3. He came out just enough. Should be able to make the 3 and come off that long rail. 4 on the side. And then it's how do you get from the 4 to the 5. It's really just where you end up off of this 3 ball. Looks like he's just going to dead center hit it. I love the way TK hits. So it looks like he's going to go dead center, but if you notice, he threw a little steer in it. He always does that. He's kind of a master of delaying or leaving the cue, the tip of the cue on the cue ball for different amounts of time. Sometimes it's more of a punch. Sometimes it's on the ball a little bit longer, depending on what he wants it to do. Like there, he had it on there just a little bit longer. Very unique, fun to watch. All right. 2 more shots, cut up into the corner, come back down table on the left side for the 9 in the bottom right-hand corner, most likely. Great shot there. In the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see Jimmy shooting the 6. He just got ball in hand from Bobby. Bobby's on the hill. Bobby's not happy about it. Obviously, Jimmy's got a chance to run out on him, make it a hill-hill match there. Good shot by TK. 7th rack is in the book. TK leads 4-3. They are keeping it close. Keeping it close. 3 really good matches. Tony Robles is playing Anthony Molina on the side table. I know you can't see it, but it's a great table. All right, Tommy was just asking, are we playing, what kind of foul are we playing? It's rotation foul, so it's alternate break format. That's why you see TK just won that rack, but Raymond is breaking. Alternate break format, 9 on the spot, 9 on the break does not win. However, after that, any 9-ball does win. Anthony is on the winner's side, Sandy. He's still on the winner's side, not on the B side. There is push, 3 foul, and it is rotation foul. So that means that right now TK is shooting the 1. So if he were to interfere with, he could interfere with any ball on the table except the 2, the next ball in rotation. He cannot interfere with that one. One ball up and back. I don't know, guys. I like this angle a little bit better. I think that the players are not in your way as much. But if you want to see it another way, just let me know in the comments. I'm watching the stream, as it were. That's why I'm answering the questions. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the hearts. All of those little tags help. And if you can, share the stream. I know we got a lot of pool players out there that'd love to see a match like this. 2 goes in, angle on the 3, and look, he's looking in between that 5-9 to get on that 4. Very nice. That'd be a great shot. I don't know if I have the cojones to go for that one. And it looks like it's 4-4 on Bobby's table out there. They're on the B side playing a race to 5. Yeah, that's what I would have shot. 5 goes in this bottom corner, so he's just going to play toward the left side pocket for the 5 in the bottom right corner. Great speed. If you want to check out the bracket, you can always go check out the bracket at digitalpool.com. Go to tournaments. In the search box, type in Sunshine State, and then hit search. There'll be 3 there, and then you can look at 2 old brackets and this most current bracket, March 5th, 6th. You can see where everybody stands. All right, there's a 6-ball down. Now he's got the 7-ball. A couple of options here. I don't know, the way he banked that 6-ball earlier, he may just opt to bank this thing, but he's also got a good chance to make it in the side. Come around 3 rails for the 8. Wow. Yeah, I figured as much. Great shape, great hit. All right, Raymond concedes that one. Gives it to TK. 3-5, 9th rack. TK to break. Let's see if he sticks with that cut break. That cut break worked for him last time. See if he sticks with it this time. A lot of good pull going on right now, even on the other outside tables. Just people putting matches together now. McLean's been hitting the ball very clean. See if I can get you a little bit of that angle for a second. While TK gets ready for the break. And TK sticking with the cut break. Worst for him last time. That's the beauty of having that experience. You have multiple breaks for multiple types of table rolls, temperatures. You hit that square, made a ball, squatted that cue ball again. That cue ball control on the break is key, and he's fantastic at it. All right, I see a couple of tough spots. The 5-7, limited pockets there, but the 5 does go. It's just a tight low cluster there. He should be able to maneuver himself around it though. So is TK going to try to go between the 5-9 at the bottom of the table to get a better angle on the 3? Yeah, he's looking at the 5, making sure he can get it from over there. So I got a feeling he's going to go between the 5-9. See if he does his little steer. See how he left the cue tip on the ball a little bit longer with that push? I mean, it's still just a regular shot, but that always makes a little bit of a difference the longer you can leave it on there, or the shorter, depending on what you want the ball to do. He's got it down to a science. All right, 2 rails out to the left side of the table. Oh, he ran into the 6, but he got himself a roll. Got himself a roll. We always say in tournaments you gotta have 3 things if you want to go all the way to the end. You gotta have a little bit of luck, you gotta have a good draw, and you gotta make your shots. But you need all of them. Because you want to always have luck, you want to always have a good draw. You don't always have the best shot making, but you get all 3 of them rolling for you in some way, shape, or form. One will make up for the other. All right, Bobby Garza and Jimmy Antoinette are done, so they'll probably be coming back over here, taking over for the broadcasting. Commentary. Nice 6 ball by TK. 7 in the side. Probably travel all the way up the table and back. Hold up there, ball. Leave him the angle to get back. Okay, he may just follow it up and take the 9 in the bottom left-hand corner because he is pretty straight. Yeah, that works. And another 9 ball given by Raymond. 6-3. TK's on the hill. So Raymond's got to get something together here. He's got the break. A break and run right now would be key. That'd be a good little swing. But TK just has to win one of his next 2 racks at break. And so now the pressure is on Mr. Raymond. If a tight rack was ever more crucial, this is it. Needing this rack. All right, they are all touching. He likes it. He's been using the cut break this entire time, so I don't see him changing that up right now. He needs 4 wins in a row to make this happen. He's got 1 ball down, 1 ball is traveling, and he's got a shot. 2 balls got a small window down there. So he's going to be moving to a very limited spot. They were going at it. I was watching them. Bobby gave Jimmy ball in hand with like 4 balls left. He wasn't happy about it, and then Jimmy dogged the 8 on the last rack. You should have seen Bobby's face though. Whenever on that second to last rack, whenever he was on the hill and you had 3, he gave you ball in hand. He scratched, I believe. Gave you ball in hand. You had 6, 7, 8, 9 to get out. And he was over there in that seat just shaking his head. He was not happy that he gave you that ball in hand. He knew that rack was over. Do you want this spot back?
No, I need to cool down from it.
Okay. All right. All right, Bobby's playing in the back table over there. Looks like Bobby is going to be playing. Oh, I know him, but I can't think of his name off the top of my head. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. All right. Got great shape on the 2 coming down. He may nudge the 9, but don't get behind it. Nice. He nudged it. He's got a shot on the 3-6. Okay, so there's the 3-6. He hit it soft. He didn't want that 3 ball to drift out as far as he did. Goes for the safe behind the 8, and that's a very good safe. I'll get you a better look at how behind the 8 ball he is. He has no chance of hitting the 3 direct. He's going to have to kick at it in some way, shape, or form. And he kind of took away the short rail kick, so the short side isn't going to work, I don't think. I believe this is going to be 2 rails. Let's see, he may be able to get it. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay. Don't know what to say there, but that was a fantastic kick. Holy cow. I'm watching both tables right now. We got Bobby and Norman in the back. Next round on the B side. Bobby just missed a shot. What another great shot. Let's see if he gets the benefit from it. Wow. Kicks that 3 like a mule. Cuts that 4 ball super thin. No reward here. He may be kicking at it again. He's going to be kicking at it in the side. TK is fighting for every ball. You know, the thing is, Raymond played a great save. TK kicked out of it, cut out of it. And if he gets out from here, then he just flat out earned it. You know, a lot of people look at something like the 3-ball shot. That was 100% intentional. Some good sportsmanship. TK waiting for Tony on the other table. Tony needs a run out or two here to get back up with Maglina. I know Maglina's up a few racks. I don't know exactly how many. That was intentional. Is he favored? No. Man, I thought he was going to get a reward for his efforts. That's the angle that he's looking at right now. This is not an easy shot on the rail. You got to hit it clean to come back out to the middle of the table. You're going to have a long shot on the 8 of 8 sit in the corner, so not that big of a deal. The cue ball movement is key. Yeah, that's a tough shot. I know it looks easy, but the shot itself isn't that bad. It's the shot and shape. Hit a little bit fat. All right, TK. Straight follow. Make this ball in the side pocket. Come out to the middle of the table, leaving yourself a little bit of an angle on the 8. Let's see if he can put it away right here. There it is. Back to the middle of the table. Probably wanted a little less of an angle, but this is Tommy Kennedy. You see that little spin he had on it? Leaving that cue on the ball a little bit longer. 7-3. There's your winner, Tommy Kennedy. We'll have another one for you shortly. I'm sure it's going to be another banger. We've got a lot of good players left.